so we're going to have a quick look at releasing a little bit of tension in your glute using a ball. This is a variation that we're using for some clients with arthritis in the hip, and so where range of motion is a little bit limited and it's hard for us to get into a stretch that actually feels like it's getting into the muscles, we'd like to use some sort of external force as we approach our normal stretch positions, but staying in a comfortable range for the hip joint so that we're not agitating the hip joint in search of a good stretch. So what we can do here is lying on our back. We're going to target this hip. We're just going to bring the shin bone across and into contact, so the bottom of the shin just above the ankle in contact with the thigh over here. We're going to take that ball and place it underneath the hip, just kind of rolling away at first and then rolling back onto it, and then even continuing to sort of turn a little bit more into that in order to get some nice release. So here we can just kind of sit and relax and allow that ball to kind of sit a little deeper. Try to sort of soften your muscles and allow the ball to get in deeper. We can also do a little bit of contract relax, where you purposefully try to kind of tense up your muscles for about 5 seconds and then release and really sink deeper again. You can do some small rotational movements at the pelvis, so everything's kind of rotating and bringing that pressure on and off. And after we've kind of worked on one spot, maybe move that ball over just a centimeter or two and kind of carry on and move into another area. So it's pretty fair game to work across a fairly wide range of positions in here. The one thing we do need to be mindful of is the sciatic nerve does run through this space, so if you're on the area for a long time and you're feeling kind of pins and needles down your foot or back of the leg, just keep in mind not everything here is muscle tissue, so it's not likely to be particularly harmful, but is that really benefiting you? So yeah, look for areas that feel like that kind of muscle stretch sort of feeling, and also just consider giving yourself every 5 to 20 seconds, giving yourself a little bit of blood flow by just taking some pressure off of that spot. That's going to be great. Okay, so this is a way that we can use our glute stretch position, but a little bit less aggressive than actually really pulling up into it. And so we're just kind of beginning to get a little bit of tension there, and then leaning onto the ball to turn that into a little bit more of an effective stretch to take tension out of that muscle back there. All right, so that is our glute mobilization using the ball in a glute stretch position.